Welcome to Nava Podcast with Leah and Stella.
Let's explore the true essence of Nava.
Nava embodies the concept of beauty in all its forms. It represents the inner radiance that each woman possesses and the unique qualities that make her truly remarkable.
Our mission is to share the stories of inspiring women who are making their mark in the areas of fashion, health, lifestyle, and family. Our aim is to curate meaningful conversations where the journeys and experiences of our guests can inspire you in your own life.
We started this podcast to create a space where everyone can feel beautiful, inspired, and empowered.
Nava is not just a podcast, it's a celebration of the incredible women who have shaped our lives and the countless others who are yet to share their stories.
We can't wait for you to join us. In this special Season 1 finale of Nava Podcast, Stella and I take you on an engaging journey down memory lane, reflecting on the incredible stories, inspiring insights, and valuable lessons shared by our diverse range of guests throughout the season.
From entrepreneurship to work-life balance, personal growth to creativity, and everything in between, this episode celebrates the beauty of women's experiences and the strength of their voices. Join us as we laugh, learn, and reminisce about the memorable moments that made Season 1 an unforgettable ride. So get ready to close out this chapter. We're going to do it with gratitude, laughter, and a sneak peek into what's in store for Season 2.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the grand finale of Nava Podcast Season 1. I'm with my beautiful co-host, Stella. Hi, Stella.
Hey, everyone. So today we're going to do a little wrap-up of Season 1. We've had so much fun. We've made content. We've interviewed some amazing guests. We've been able to share their stories with you all, and we've learned so much about ourselves.
Yes.
For one, we've picked up podcasting from not knowing how to do anything relating to it. We've gotten to know each other and it's been so much fun.
It has. We have had so many different challenges and learned so much about all the different programs and how sound works. It has been
a ride.
Yeah. So we thought we'd start off with the season's journey and just briefly touch on the different episodes that we did.
Yeah, so Season 1 was pretty much a whirlwind of diverse narratives. We've uncovered and we've covered so many inspiring women who had taken so many different paths and navigated challenges, embraced change, had career shifts and found strength. And by them sharing, being courageous and sharing the vulnerabilities and the challenges of their journeys is ultimately what leads to their story being so beautiful and ultimately, again, for their success to be so enjoyable at the end of all of that.
Yeah, so our first episode, we had Welcome to Nava, then Get to Know Us. We had the lovely Jade from Small Print Design, Sarah from Baby Cakes, Amber with Airbnbs and sales and side hustles, and then we had copy by Caitlin. We thought we would share a little bit about each of those episodes and what were our highlights and key takeaways and just some of the insights into behind the scenes.
Yeah, so we started off the season with Welcome to Nava, which we just wanted to put a trailer out there to kind of recap what it's about. And it really is about sharing the power of storytelling.
Yes, and that was actually our very first episode that we recorded. It took us a few takes.
It took us about 20 takes.
Not as bad as the Get to Know Us. I think that one was really hard because it made us vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
And we just didn't know which way to take it for our listeners, for you guys to get a little bit glimpse into who we are, but not it be too much of a Q&A.
Yeah. We had Jade from Small Print Design, and Jade was so fun to interview. Truth be told, she was our first guest and we did an amazing first episode. We were wrapped with how it turned out, and then we went to listen to our, hard labor efforts and fruits of our labor. And we realized that we hadn't actually recorded Jade's voice.
Yeah. Luckily, she was so gracious and let us re-record that one. But that was a hard hit to our podcasting journey.
Yep. We had an incredible take 2, and Jade was so kind to share how she established herself as a teacher and went on to create and execute her side business, which is small print design.
Yes.
She has an array of incredible products she offers, and talking us through the journey and the challenges of imposter syndrome and balancing a side hustle with full-time work and a family was really inspiring.
Yeah. And it was great to hear her journey and how it evolved as she learnt a bit more about who her target audience was.
Yeah, especially because she started out, I think it was 2016. So we got to reflect on the growth of her business and in her skill set over that time. So that was really, really nice. And I think something that all our guests share actually is there's a point where you can relate to in no matter what kind of stage of life you're in or what you're looking to achieve. Especially with Jade, I just love that she was able to start off small, and she was intentional even with the naming of her business, calling it Small Print Design. She never anticipated it to be this huge kind of scaled business. She just always wanted it to be small, and she started off selling and showcasing her products in markets. And I think that's something a lot of people can start off by taking a leaf out of her book and going ahead and doing that. And even if you're not wanting to start a business, but you're wanting to uncover amazing products that local makers are making, I think all the market suggestions that she put out are really beautiful.
Yeah, and my favorite part of Jade's chat was her philosophy of just doing a little bit each week and not putting too much pressure on it, because she understood where she's at in her life and the demands that she has. The different roles that she has to play, but just being that consistent, putting in that consistent effort weekly has really helped her business to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll be back after a short break. This conversation is sponsored by Red Star Cleaner, helping you take care of the things you love.
Red Star has been helping Australian families take care of the things they love since 1908. They strive to create a world where traditions are preserved and shared with the community, with the family at the heart of everything.
The Red Star mission is to preserve traditional methods of manufacturing and provide highly effective, non-toxic cleaning products for all families to enjoy. Their range includes laundry washers, powder, and sheets.
Our listeners can receive 10% off their first order with code NAVA10. That's NAVA 10. Let's get back to the conversation. Our next episode was Sarah from Baby Cakes, and she's at the very beginning of her journey of starting her own business, and it was great to hear how she has navigated the growth that she's experienced in such a short amount of time, and how she's learnt to readjust her processes.
Yeah, so Sarah actually is a social worker and has taken a couple of days kind of peeled herself back from the social work aspect of her career to be able to bring on Baby Cakes. And I think because of how busy she was getting, she was able to spend or allocate 2 of her days that she normally would be in her career to Baby Cakes. So she makes these beautiful vintage inspired cakes. They're literally baby cakes, like in terms of size. But they're pretty, like we ordered one and
yes,
it was delicious, and it wasn't small. I wouldn't say it's a tiny cake.
No, it was not.
But it's really cool. And it's basically she personalizes them with a message, and it's a really great gift to give someone. The price point is really reasonable, and the designs are really cute.
Yes. And so on trend at the moment.
Aesthetically pleasing. We love it.
We then had Amber from Tide and Tallow called
Swell Studio.
Yes.
So Amber is a good friend of mine, and she we actually worked together in medical devices probably 5 years ago now, and she was able to step away from her medical device career and move to Byron Bay, which we're all envious of, and start her Airbnb main hustle, I would say. I wouldn't even say it's a side hustle, but basically we were talking about how much she was earning in medical devices and what she's earning now with her Airbnb businesses, how to set one up, and how money is not everything. Actually, in fact, time that she's able to spend with her husband and their dog at the beach and just enjoying their lifestyle has really been the key takeaway for me, that you can alter your lifestyle to a different salary point to really enjoy and have a better day-to-day, as opposed to being tied to the golden handcuffs, I suppose, and being glued to that salary. It was really nice to hear her talk about really openly about how much her businesses generate and the lifestyle that she's able to live as a result of the less demanding hours that her new business requires.
Yeah, and she was such a pleasure to chat to. She was so funny, and can't wait for everyone to hear that episode.
Yeah.
We then had Caitlin from Copy by Caitlin. And
what did I keep calling her? I renamed her business by accident.
I can't remember now. Caitlin and Co. or something. We might rebrand her. And she was just delightful, so much energy, so fun. And she experienced redundancy and a shift in what it was that she was doing career-wise and started her own business, which is flourishing. And it was really interesting to hear about what she found challenging about starting a business and how she organizes herself and gets advice from the people she needs to.
Yeah, to really have the right people in her corner to make sure that, everything's flowing and all your admin tasks and business related admin is accounted for. So that was a really cool chat. And it was really great to see all the amazing things she's been doing since.
Yes, every episode has just been a treasure trove of wisdom, and we've learned so much about the art of resilience, the value of self-care, and the magic that happens when women empower each other.
Yeah. A little bit about the behind the scenes.
Yes.
Our podcasting journey has been an adventure in itself. We started off with weekly brainstorming sessions, going to recording moments of just cracking up, laughing. I've really cherished every step of the journey so far. It has been challenging, but it's been more than anything just so much fun.
I think that's because I have such an amazing co-host.
Right back at you. But it's been, just such a pleasure to be able to create content that resonates with me and hopefully with all of our listeners as well.
Yes. So this is the end of season 1, but it's just the beginning. We're really excited to announce that season 2 is on the horizon. We've already started booking in our guests and when we're going to record those. So we're really excited for more meaningful conversations and insights that empower our listeners.
Yeah. Thank you so much to all our listeners for being a part of our journey. It's been such a pleasure and we really appreciate your support and encouragement and love that has made season 1 truly remarkable. We appreciate any and all of your feedback, and if you've loved and enjoyed our season 1 episodes, please leave us a 5-star review. It would mean the world to us.
Thank you.